How's it going, guys? Alex here. Welcome back to another SSR analysis video, and today we are taking a look at the Dragon Ball Fusion Rebirth units. That obviously includes Burapan, Karoly and Pandel. So if we start with Burapan or Burapan, her leader skill increases the HP and defensive agility types by 70%, her super attack causes supreme damage, she gives free key to all types when HP is 30% or above, and if we have a look at link skills, she has Fuse Fighter, GT, Battle Diva, More Than Meets the Eye, Shattering the Limit, the Innocence, and the Saiyan lineage. So she is clearly one of the best support units in the game thanks to her ability to give free key. The restriction on a passive skill has also been lowered, which obviously makes it easier to stay above that certain percentage, and she also has some pretty good key links such as Fuse Fighter, GT, Shattering the Limit, and the Saiyan lineage. Honestly, this card has very few drawbacks to it. She doesn't have any top tier links such as Shocking Speed, Over and Flash or Prepared for Battle, but her passive skill more than makes up for it, and she is definitely an incredible unit overall. So if we now move on to TEQ Karoly, his leader skill increases the attack and defense of TEQ types by 70%, he causes supreme damage, and he also has a rare chance to stun. He gets an 80% attack boost at the start of the turn, and if we have a look at his link skills, he has Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, Saiyan lineage, Berserker, Fuse Fighter and Shattering the Limit. So this card is obviously a hard hitter. However, the most impressive thing about this card is definitely his passive skill, as they removed the passive restriction, which means that he is going to be consistently getting that 80% attack boost, and you no longer have to be above a certain percentage. Unlike the previous unit, he also has some very good key links. He has the Saiyan lineage, Fuse Fighter and Shattering the Limit, and he would honestly make a great addition to a mono tech team thanks to his ability to deal a ton of damage consistently. He also has a rare chance to stun, which can definitely be very helpful. And like the previous unit, he is definitely going to be very useful. So if we now move on to INT Pandel, her leader skill increases the HP and attack of INT types by 70%, she causes supreme damage, she gives a 30% attack boost to all allies, and if we have a look at her link skills, she has the Saiyan lineage, Infighter, Battlefield Diva, Fused Fighter and Shattering the Limit. So like the previous unit, she also has some pretty decent links. For example, she has the Saiyan lineage, Battlefield Diva, Fused Fighter and Shattering the Limit, which all give a decent amount of key. Obviously her main trait is to increase the attack of all allies by 30%. However, apart from that, she doesn't really provide much, which is unfortunate. But if you are in need of a unit that gives an attack boost to all your allies, she is definitely a good choice. So let's jump straight into it, and I feel like the third place is pretty obvious. So coming in at third place is Pandel. She really doesn't provide much apart from being able to increase the attack of all your allies. She does have some pretty good link skills, but I honestly don't believe that this is enough to put her above the other two. Now this decision is going to be a bit debatable. However, last time Karoly came in second place. However, this time round Burapan is actually going to take second place, which obviously means that in first place comes Karoly. I spoke to D3 about this, and it honestly just makes the most sense, because now that Broly does not have a passive restriction on his passive skill, he is consistently going to be doing a ton of damage, as I stated earlier, which is obviously the main goal when you are running a mono tech team. He also has some very good links, and the thing with Burapan is that she is very good for the World Tournament, and she is also very good if you are missing any units that share key links. She is definitely not a bad unit at all. She actually has some of the better links out of the two. In my opinion, the margin between the two is so small. However, I definitely feel like Karoly takes this by a small margin, but they are definitely two incredible units overall. But that is the video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to leave your opinions and your suggestions down below, and as always, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like for more Dragon Ball content. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will catch you guys in the next one.